This is high-tech electronics Pune make voltage series feedback amplifier trainer kit. In this kit we have used BJT 547 as a feedback element as a transistor, and this is a two-stage amplifier. Feedback is given from output to input, and it is a voltage feedback fed in series with the input, so it is called voltage series feedback amplifier. In this trainer kit we will measure frequency response, bandwidth, input impedance, output impedance, and gain of the feedback amplifier with feedback. The same things you can measure without feedback by disconnecting this. So let us start the experiment. I have made this kit on, and power supply 12 volt is given in build. Before starting, let us check the power supply. So 12 volt is there. Now I will apply input voltage sine wave through this function generator. I have connected this feedback part and I am measuring the output voltage. Now first we will find out the gain of the amplifier with feedback. So I am measuring input voltage. Input voltage is multiplier is 0.1 volt. And division still 3.4. So input voltage is 0.1 into 3.4, 0.34 volt, and I will measure the output voltage now. See the output voltage 2.8 into 1 volt is 2.8 volt. So gain is V upon V in. So 2.8 volt divided by 0.34 volt is the gain. It is approximately 8 to 9. Why we have kept gain low? Because we don't have source to give as an input in millivolt less than say 10 millivolt or 5 millivolt. That's why we have kept the gain of this amplifier low. This is first part, gain. Second part is input impedance, and third part is output impedance. Now we will measure the input impedance. For input impedance you have to apply input at this point, measure the output. We have measured this output VO is around 2.8 volt, and now I am giving the input through this resistor for finding the input impedance, and VO is now 1.2 into 1.2 volt. This is, you can call this as a VO dash, and using formula for input impedance you can find out the input impedance practically. For measuring the output impedance I have to give input here. We have measured the output here. Now we will connect the load. See, here is a load resistance. And you have to measure this VO double dash. This is around 2 volt into multiply 2 volt. So by using a formula for output impedance you can measure the output impedance, you can calculate the output impedance. And for frequency response I have to remove this. I have to connect input here, measure the output here. For every frequency, say you can vary the frequency from 100 Hz to maybe 200 kHz to find out the frequency response. So we will measure the frequency response. I will start from the frequency, say 300 Hz, take the output voltage. 500 hertz, you have to take the output voltage. Output is increasing. Then say 1 kilo, the output is still increasing. Two kilo increasing. 3 kilo is almost same. High kilos, 10 kilos, 30 kilos, it is almost constant. I will go further. See, at 300 kilos output started decreasing. So still I will go further. See, output has started decreasing. See, so you have to find out the frequency response by taking the frequency versus output voltage reading and finding the 3 dB points, and from 3 dB points you can find out FL and FH, and FH minus FL is your bandwidth. In this way you can calculate parameters: gain, input impedance, output impedance, frequency response, also voltage series feedback, with feedback and without feedback also. Thank you very much. For details you can visit to our website www.hitecelectronicspune.com and contact us for your inquiries. Thank you very much.